sequel nobody asked for.
Hello, and welcome to this episode of A Sequel Nobody Asked For, where, we got a special episode planned. I had a fun walking into the apartment today. I had a nice conversation with the DoorDash lady about what we're doing, which I didn't know what to say. So what are we doing today? What are we doing today, Justin?
Basically, I tried to time it perfectly, which I didn't think would actually happen, but I was like, it would be really funny. I started texting Kyle. I'm like, hey, when do you think you're going to be home? Blah, 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 trying to triangulate his time and positioning. And I tried to get the DoorDash lady to show up right when he did, which turns out it worked perfectly because a lady pulls up with 10 McRibs, 2 fries, and just goes, so is this for you? As he's like unlocking the door, and she's just like, no. Or he's like, no, but it's for my roommate. And then she's just like, okay, well, he ordered a lot of burgers and some fries.
Yeah, just trying to figure out what he's doing. I'm like, I think I know what's going on here, but for some of our newer viewers who are not enlightened to the man, the myth, the legend.
Meat Slayer right here. I've become the Meat Slayer by slaying lots of meat in my day. Feel free, check this out. We've got links on our YouTube, on our Facebook. You can get your own Meat Slayer shirt.
Meat Slayer is not a euphemism for masturbation, by the way.
No, it's just
it's a lot of eating meat.
Yes.
It's a lot of eating meat. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you're good. But anyways, I'm gonna eat 10 McRibs. We're gonna time it. I've got a pitcher of purple drink, and I have 1 large fry for myself. Kyle has a large fry.
I have a large fry to eat in case I get hungry while watching this display right here.
We got a McRib in the back, so
we got the McRib in the back. For anybody who's wondering how we're going to keep this clean, we got a tray right here to keep clean. We got a bunch of paper towels. Well, we're prepared for this. I don't know if he's prepared, but I feel emotionally prepared.
I purposely did not eat today. I ate 1 protein shake just so I knew I wouldn't lose the gains, but besides that.
You were asking me how much protein was in a McRib. You already had a protein shake.
But I wouldn't have had protein for 12 hours or something. I don't know.
All right, let's get started at this.
Okay.
I will be keeping time with my stock Samsung stopwatch. I'll flash it up on screen. I will also be we'll keep the conversation going. I got McRib facts ready to go because the McRib is back.
The McRib is back.
All right.
That's what we're celebrating in reality.
We are celebrating the fact that the McRib is back.
And it is not foot meat.
And that our local McDonald's is going to run out because somebody DoorDashed 10 of them.
Yep.
Okay. All right. How ready do you feel?
I'm ready to go. Once I eat a fry, we're good.
All right.
So.
And time is going. We are counting down the seconds right here. Now, just to remind you guys, Justin's not going for a specific time right here. It's not like he's saying oh, I can eat 10 McRibs in 30 minutes or something like that. We do want to promote healthy behavior on a sequel nobody asked for. So please chew your food. That's the lesson for today. You want to take your food right here and you just want to chew it all up, not into the microphone because that is gross. But you want to make sure you chew it before you swallow. And we got the McRib right on camera right there. I can see that once they got the order for 10 McRibs right here, they did not really care about the visual preparation of it all. But you know what? It's okay. How's that first bite taste?
I didn't know they sold SpongeBob toys at McDonald's. This thing is freaking porous and spongy.
You know what? I'm pretty sure that's just how the McRib is going to be real. I always thought the McRib was very chewy, very lunch meat. Justin made the comment earlier about not foot meat. That is what I like to affectionately refer to the McRib as because it has that has an interesting aroma to it. As you can see right here, the aroma
is like a hot dog.
I could say it's like a hot dog. Yeah. Usually I don't eat 10 hot dogs at once, but you know what? I can get to it. And you know what? Just at a minute 35 right here, Justin is almost done with his first McRib. He's had a couple fries as well. Mm-hmm. So in the meantime, while he's chowing down on some McRibs, let's talk about some McRib facts. So, as we know, the McRib is back again. In fact, this is not the first time it's been back again. The McRib is almost celebrating 40 years on a McDonald's menu right here. It came out in 1982. That's older than me.
That's older than me.
It's older than pretty much all of our audience members.
Mm-hmm.
So
except for you, Gladys.
We see you out there, Gladys.
I see you.
You might ask, well, what brought the McRib onto us unsuspecting Americans right here? Because I don't know if this is like a worldwide McDonald's menu item, but it's certainly big in the States right here. Well, so you see, in 1982, there's actually, believe it or not, a shortage in chicken nuggets. There was a chicken shortage. So McDonald's just flat out could not keep up with everybody wanting chicken nuggets, because even back then, everyone was like, "Oh, McDonald's, I'm drunk. I want the 20 chicken nuggies," and just like you're really not watching your weight while you're drunk.
You say this American. When I think of America, I think of Texas, and this reminds me of Texas. I don't know why, but something about it reminds me of Texas.
Probably because of the barbecue rib and the fake grill marks on it. One of the facts that I saw on one of the pages was that it's inspired by Texas because of all the barbecue rib places in Texas. I'm like, sure, let's go with that. That was when I decided to go with a different source. But yeah, there was a chicken shortage, so it's like we can't keep up with these nuggets. We got to get something on this menu that it just isn't chicken. They're like bring ring. Hello, this is Ronald himself. I refer to myself in the third person very frequently. Ronald says, Ronald from Ronald headquarters. You got to make a sandwich that just doesn't have any chicken. You know, we already do burgers. We obviously do chicken. If you try another fish sandwich, I'm going to come down from headquarters and beat your ass. So make something.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, how about this not rib meat rib sandwich? And you know what? It launched in 1982, and it wasn't even a success. Nobody wanted the McRib.
What did they say the first time the McRib appeared? They can't say the McRib is back. I feel like it started a paradox.
You know what? I'm not sure of the original McDonald's McRib ad campaign. I'll have to check that out and link it in the comments because I'm very fascinated. Because, like you said, that's kind of what they've been like. They just say the McRib is back to the point that they had that when it was that it's been supposed to be like discontinued so many times. They've had McRib farewell tours. Like, you know, like when you realize that, like, oh shit, Kiss is still alive, and they're like, oh, we gotta like retire sometime. Nobody actually cares about Kiss anymore. Sorry, Gene Simmons. But like
he has a tongue made for a McRib.
He does have a tongue made for a McRib. Yeah,
they need a collab, and people will start caring.
You know what? I think you're onto something here. But anyway, I think it was in 2005 that my fact sheet said that they're like, all right, the McRib is on its farewell tour. It's going away for good. And they went out, did all the stops. The only thing they forgot was to actually get rid of the fucking McRib. So they're like, oh shit, it's 2006 McDonald's. Facebook was just invented. What do we do? What do we do here? McRib Farewell Tour 2. They actually made a farewell tour 2. That was the first one was farewell. This one's a so long tour, basically. So they got it all up, ready to go. And then 2007 rolls around. Ring, ring. The Nintendo Wii is still coming out and being a big success. They're like, oh, we forgot about the get rid of the McRib again. What do we do? Let's make a farewell tour 3. So they do all it again. Then 2008 comes around, and they're like, oh, shit, it's 2008. We can't have another farewell tour. We have the farewell tour, the so long tour, and the goodbye tour. I guess we're just going to, like, have it come seasonal. That's kind of what we do now. So, yeah, 3 farewell tours in 2005 for this goddamn sandwich.
They just don't seem to care.
I think that their thing is they care too much. You see on the app right there that they're like the McRib is dripping on November 1st. Today's date. Happy birthday, McRib. Speaking of McRib, you have polished off 3 McRibs. 3 McRibs, and our time is at 6 minutes and 55 seconds.
That's a 2-minute McRib.
That is a 2-minute McRib. And you've been pausing for fries, too. You are on pace to break some kind of record here.
Is there a record?
I don't know if there's a record. You know what? While we vamp, I'm going to check the McRib eating record.
This is where I either get extremely discouraged or amped up.
There's a lot of McRib eating challenges. You're just somebody tried to eat a dozen of them at one time.
Oh god.
McRib eating world record. I want to see if I can find one so we can keep the McRib facts coming.
How many ribs does a human have? Because I'm trying to think if I could replace my rib cage with McRibs at this point.
Well, like there's one rib cage, but I don't know how many ribs are in the rib cage. All right. Well,
you could play these like a xylophone, just like skeletons do.
So the only thing I saw for McDonald's World Records is a site that's dead now. So we're just gonna assume that Justin's breaking a world record today as long as he eats his McRibs.
Put that as the thumbnail.
Justin breaks a world record. Anyway, back to McRib facts. We got 40th anniversary. So I mentioned this before, but the McRib came out in 1982. It was not a big hit. To the point that they actually took it off the menu permanently in 1985. This is when they're like, all right, nobody cares about the McRib. We're not going to bring it back. You want to know what brought it back?
Somebody died.
No. Well, not somebody, but something. Cinema died in 1994 when the Flintstones movie came out. You know when the Flintstones, they're like, let me get that rib thing that just kind of looks like a slide?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, they're like, all right, we have a rib sandwich. Let's cross-promote that. And that's literally what brought it back. They had the Flintstones slab of ribs, and they're like, McRib was coming back. And yeah, it's just stayed ever since. It took a live-action adaptation of the Flintstones with fucking John Goodman in there to bring the McRib back.
That little freaky alien from that movie? What is it, Kazoo?
Kazoo, yeah.
That thing terrified me. I remember watching that movie in the basement as a child. And my TV was like, I don't know why, but it was like wall mounted. And these were the big, gross, square TVs. Wall mounted in the air. No idea why, but I'm just like sitting on the ground looking super high up at the thing, and his beady little eyes. I was frozen for like 15 minutes just watching this movie.
I think they did it with an effect where it's like a painted human face on like some kind of like CGI or something like that. Never looks right.
No, you need to watch that, and
it's really
that nightmare.
I think I remember it was really disturbing, like for no good reason.
Like the rest of the movie, happy fun dinosaurs. Weird alien dude.
And it's man, just out of all movies, why the 1994 Flintstones?
Well, man, the actor that played the Great Kazoo, I think, was the guy who plays Flute from Spy Kids.
Oh yeah,
I forget his name, but talented dude, talented fellow.
Oh yeah,
but
he's
in weird.
Oh yeah, he's the son of the Mask. That's a mistake. Imagine wasting your career on that. Anyway, moving on. So, more McRib facts right here. Now, I know this. Pretty sure Justin knows this. He hasn't accepted it yet. We all know this. But if you don't, I hate to break it to you, the McRib is actually not rib. It is not rib meat. The clown has played us all. He's fooled us all. We're the clowns.
I'm afraid because I'm eating it currently.
So you might ask, why is it in the shape of a rib then? Like if it's not rib meat, why do they do it like that? You could really just do anything.
100%.
And you know what? You want to know what they say? It's fun. The McRib is in the shape of a rib because it's fun.
I wish there were other things in life you could just say, oh, because it's fun and get away with.
That is not something that should be on the official McDonald's FAQ, but it is. So if you ever wonder, like, hey, my McRib, it might make me sick. Why is it doing this, McDonald's employee who's vastly underpaid? They can officially say because it's fun.
The McRib, from my experience, maybe not as fun as you think.
Well, I gotta say, for being at 12 minutes and 15 seconds, you are very nearly halfway done. How are you feeling?
I could eat it all day.
All day? You could eat the McRibs all day? Well, shit, I'll call
I don't want
DoorDash
that.
right now.
I don't want that on the
Oh,
public information that Justin says they could eat McRibs all day. No.
there. I'll have that lady bring us some more so she can ask more questions and we can get banned from DoorDash.
I can only hope that would be a freaking thing.
Well, if we do get banned from DoorDash or this McDonald's, don't you worry because you know what? There's a McRib locator. So you see, some places the McRib is all around. They don't get rid of the McRib. Maybe in Texas, where it's the land of the rising rib, perhaps. But if we ever do get banned or the McRib goes out of style, and we're like, shit, I need that fake meat. I need
This
those
is classic. It will never go out of style.
I need that fake meat. I need those pickles. I need that sweet bun. You can go find the McRib locator, and we can travel hundreds, if not thousands of miles for a goddamn McRib.
I don't know how I feel about that. I think that the McRib forces itself upon you anyway, so you don't need to really track it down.
I'm just saying, I know that they haven't, I know that as a series, probably the Harold and Kumar series is done.
No.
But if they ever do another one, like Harold and Kumar go find a fucking McRib, and Neil Patrick Harris is in it for some godforsaken reason, like the Christmas one, I might see it. I might see it. Maybe they'll try and go with McRib, and I don't know, go to start a war crime or something.
I'm gonna see it when I close my eyes tonight. I can tell you that.
The movie or the McRib?
The sequel that never existed. Somehow I'm gonna be dreaming of it. I'm gonna be like, I'm there with you, Harold. I'm there with you, Kumar. Neil Patrick Harris, you're looking great today.
Great today, great as always. We are proud of you, Neil Patrick Harris, for what you've
can
done.
we just pause on that for a sec?
Yo, shout out to Neil Patrick Harris.
NPH also stands for Natural Person of Honor.
Ooh, I think you'd like that. I think you would like that. Neil Patrick Harris, give us a shout out on your podcast.
Do you like me? I like me.
Said mid McRib bite. Let's see what else do we have. This is a fun fact. On here it says that the McRib is frozen. Really? The McRib is frozen?
Not from what I'm seeing. This isn't frozen.
This isn't frozen. You're spicing it up with some cold French fries.
McRib might not be frozen, but these French fries are.
I am munching on these, and you know what? I appreciate you ordering me fries. They did not last.
No.
Again, McDonald's French fries really don't last.
I'm sure you could set them on fire, but if you wanted to permeate heat from fresh food that just got made, French fries would be the last ones to go.
Exactly.
They're the first ones to not be worth it.
Yeah.
McRib, stick a couple of those in your pocket, you're good for the winter.
I just got to pull out my emergency McRib.
Oh. Then you'd be a. Nah, I can't think of it.
You can't think of it.
McRib in a blanket.
God. So, when you open that McRib box and you see the bun, the pickle, the onion, the sauce, and the rib patty, how many ingredients do you think you're eating in total? Not counting the French fry that you put on yours.
Too many.
The McRib has a whopping 70 ingredients.
How many of them are chemicals?
Let's see. Well, 34 of them are in the bun alone. So there's probably more in the bun than there is in the McRib patty, including some like a chemical, like a flour bleaching agent that you'd find in yoga mats. So you are getting your workout in today.
Oh, yes, I am.
By eating a yoga mat.
Holy shit.
All right. If you could describe the meat of the McRib in one word, what would you say it is?
Like every basic love song.
Like every basic love
And
song?
why is this? Because in every basic love song, it's always talking about somebody pushing, somebody pulling, an equal reaction, and then therefore an opposite reaction of equal intensity. My teeth, every time they bounce down and sink in to that McRib patty, they just bounce right back off. I feel like you could punch this thing and punch yourself back in the face.
Well, I'm about to come in with this fact like a wrecking ball because you know what? It's a good thing you said that and not kangaroo meat because it was a real rumor for a while that the McRib contained kangaroo meat. Now,
You're saying I could be eating kangaroo jack right now?
I mean, not necessarily. There, of all the sketchy chemicals in the McRib, including in the bun, the yoga mat bun, there's no kangaroo meat in the McRib itself. Now, kangaroo meat is pretty common in Australia, but the McRib is not made in Australia, so you do not have to worry about that. And you are halfway done with your McRib challenge at a cool 18 minutes 28 seconds.
I don't feel cool.
You don't feel cool? Are your eyes setting the prize right here? You got 5 more to go.
Crack that bitch open. I just want to tell everyone the McRib is back.
The McRib is very
And
much
I
so
wanted
back.
that moment of silence afterwards to just let it sink in.
The McRib.
What my teeth can't do, maybe at least my words can, and that is sink in.
Well, no matter what you do after this, you cannot uneat those McRibs.
Oh, I'm afraid. Are there nutritional facts or something?
You know what? I got a couple facts right here before we go on to the nutritional facts. So don't worry, we'll keep
As long as we're getting there.
Woo. We'll get there. Now, what if I were to tell you that if you were really lucky, you could find a golden McRib?
I'd say why.
Because
How am I lucky?
because in 2011, McDonald's launched a challenge called the Quest for the Golden McRib. Now you might think, oh, do I get to see Ronald himself? Is he going to take me on a tour of the fabulous, burger factory right there? Am I going to get some little freaking Oompa Loompas dressed up like Grimace to sing me songs? Because that's what I want. But unfortunately, there was no golden McRib in reality. This is only a virtual sandwich that you can find by exploring Google Maps and playing mini games.
But why?
I don't know.
I've got a real McRib in front of me, and guess what?
It ain't golden.
It ain't golden. I ain't searching for it. Once I found it, and that was it. If anything, this thing's gonna find me. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night in my closet. There's just gonna be a giant McRib ready to bounce all over me.
I guess my thing with this is, at least according to this facts, I have not done any deeper research on the quest for the golden McRib.
That's fine.
But
I'm okay with that.
But I don't know if this was. I don't even think you could it was a contest. You could win prizes or something like it. Oh hey, you do all the mini games. You're entered in a drawing where you'll get a $5 McDonald's gift card. And you'll use it begrudgingly one day because you have to use it, even though you're not craving McDonald's. I don't even think that happened. It was just kind of like oh hey, you're on Google Maps. You need to print out directions. How about directions to your nearest McDonald's right here? And it's like everybody has a McDonald's on their street corner. It's not. Yeah. You don't need directions. I could literally walk less than a mile and go get the McDonald's.
Monopoly. McDonald's has us play Monopoly. McDonald's is playing real Monopoly.
Don't even get me started on that thing. The McDonald's Monopoly game. We've all seen the documentaries. We all know it's fake. But they keep bringing it back all the time. HBO did that documentary. They're on your ass, McDonald's. Mm-hmm. Come back with something cool.
Grimace, they're coming at your booty.
Dude, Grimace should come back.
Actually, I don't know if this is true, but I heard McDonald's doesn't have the rights to Grimace anymore.
Why did they make the characters then?
Look it up. Say who has the rights to McDonald's or
All right, Google.
This is my Grimace coming in. Grimace.
All right, Google. Who owns Grimace? It's part of McDonald Land. I think that it's just straight up like. Okay, because we got Ronald McDonald, we got the Hamburglar, we got Grimace right here. Yeah, they just kind of all stopped using them. I don't think it's because they don't own the rights. I think that it's I think that's just because
they sworn some other burger chain has the rights to it, but I don't remember which one.
I don't know.
Because they were like, guess what, McDonald's? We have that character you don't want to pay for anymore, so you obviously need it. Like we went to your rummage sale and found your trash. Guess what? We've got it now.
I don't know, man. I think this world would be better if it was led by Mayor McCheese. All right. So 6 McRibs in 23 minutes, 10 seconds. What pace are we shooting for here? Because you started off eating strong, and I can tell it's the weight of those McRibs is weighing high on your stomach and less on your teeth.
Chug it. Honestly, it's not even my stomach yet. It's just the flavor.
Oh, it's so like overwhelmingly good.
How many ingredients are in there again? Like 70?
1 to 70, yeah.
It tastes like one. Like it just tastes like
one. Tastes like rib. All right. Anyway, let's get back to the McRib facts. So, believe it or not, there are not just people like us that support the McRib. The vegans are against it. But you know who does support it? The boneless pig farmers.
And why is that?
Because McDonald's willed it. You see, in 2005, a campaign debuted encouraging McDonald's to keep the McRib on the menu for the sake of the rare boneless pig, who is supposedly a creature supplying the meat for the decidedly boneless McRib. If you can't figure it out right now, McDonald's is joking with us. Boneless pig farmers don't exist. Boneless pigs don't exist. McDonald's is really weird in their marketing game sometimes, and that's what their campaign was. They're just like, you know what? Boneless pig. Like, you know, everyone's like, I gotta get the boneless pizza now. McDonald's was on top of the game with the boneless pig.
I think McDonald's, they could make any ad campaign and just like scrub it from existence anyways. So I think they have like 8 people making ad campaigns at the same time, and they just go, oh yeah, this one's fine. Okay, we'll do that one. And then if anything goes wrong, they've got the freaking McDonald's mafia coming out and just doing a hits here and there. Like, that's why we get a couple weird ones that come through and we just accept it. We're just okay with McDonald's being the freaks that they are.
Well, I think it's kind of interesting. It's like, my opinion, does McDonald's even really need to advertise? At least not anymore. I mean, what are they going to do? When is the last new product that they had? Like, genuinely new product? They've been doing the whole, like, Travis Scott epic Fortnite burger for a while now, where it's like, oh, this is what the celebrity eats at McDonald's. Totally, yeah. BTS definitely eats chicken nuggets.
They eat everyone. Isn't there like a nugget for each member?
Maybe, I don't know. Which, by the way, if you're as passionate about the personal meals from McDonald's as we are, stay tuned because we got a special celebrities meal planned out.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be disgusting.
More disgusting than 10 McRibs?
You know what? Probably because you're gonna make me eat some of that too. Maybe. All right. And of course, the last McDonald's fact for the McRib. Let's just be real. They're going to keep doing this shit.
Yeah.
They're going to keep being like, the McRib is back. Limited time. Get it now. It'll stay on here for like 2-3 months. And they'll go away. And everyone will be like, oh, gosh, I missed the McRib. Let me have the freaking Pee Wee Herman meal that's featured for some goddamn reason. And then, like clockwork, November, December time, you can thank Santa because at Christmas time you can have your Christmas McRib. Christmas Eve, you're feeling a little lonely. McDonald's will be open for a little bit of time. Maybe not too late because they got to treat the few employees they have there right-ish. But you're already drinking a little bit on Christmas Eve. You're having a little bit of that eggnog McRib. I'm sure they got something. That's why they bring it back at Christmas time. 6 McRibs in 27 minutes. How are you feeling?
What is feeling? But a pure fleeting moment in time that one can only catch
Oh God, I
in
don't.
certain circumstances.
I'm starting to think you might not finish all these sandwiches.
I think I'm going to.
You think you're going to?
I think that this is just the loopy state I get into when I'm about to be on the precipice of greatness. That is, I don't know if you remember, but while eating chicken nuggets, I made a speech to my future wife.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. I remember that very.
I didn't remember it until I rewatched it, and then everyone's like, "Hey, just so you know, you were like really out there," and I was like, "Oh, I guess I was." That's about the state I'm feeling, and I'm gonna attack these. I think the thing is, it's time to switch up the strategy.
You've been vamping for a little while, but hey, you know what? If this is the time that we you go hard, go home, and just start eating those McRibs like it's a hot dog eating contest, I don't mind. You know how they eat them there? They dip their hot dogs in water and just let them slide down their throat. I will get you some water if you need be. I'll let you slide those McRibs down your throat. You let me know.
Here we go.
Oh God, I was joking. Oh no. Are you doing this? Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I don't think ladies would actually be interested in watching this right now.
Watch this.
So, gentlemen, we are having the double McRib.
My mom watches.
Your mom watches this. Well, Justin's mom, I'm very sorry, but your son has invented something that will please stoners everywhere for a long time being. Ladies and gentlemen, you know how the Big Mac's got 2 buns and 2 patties. We're doing the Big Mac.
Big Mac has 3 buns.
Well, it's got the top bun, you got the little bun, and you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
A bread patty.
Bread patty. There we go.
There's a bread patty.
We're doing the Big Mac rib here, ladies and gentlemen. I can see that Justin's ready, willing to go. He's about to unhinge his jaw. His teeth are going to be very scared. He's putting fries on there. You remember when Burger King did the French fry burger?
I remember a lot of things Burger King did.
Was one of them the French fry burger?
I don't remember that.
It was like a regular hamburger, and I think they put some fry sauce and then like French fries on there. And they're like, you don't gotta order French fries. It's just on your burger. I'm like, that's just lost sales. What are you doing, Burger King? I kind of miss that burger actually. Like I had it. Oh, I may have ordered it 1 or 2 times.
I remember from Burger King when I was a wee little one, Teletubbies, huge hit. Ever heard of them?
I have heard of the Teletubbies. I still see them in my nightmares.
All the items in a Teletubby's life called a tubby, like Tubby TV.
Would you say you're eating tubby meat right now?
Maybe. They got Tubby TV, Tubby lawnmower, Tubby this, Tubby that. They had Tubby custard, which made its little debut at Burger King. They sold Tubby custard.
No,
I thought I was a little Teletubby myself, just guzzling down some Tubby custard.
I wonder what that would taste like. Because, like, you could say what you thought it tasted like, but this is...
I remember it tasting perfect.
But, see, this is 2 decades from now, at least. I'm very curious. Burger King, you should bring back the Tubby custard.
The Tubby custard is back.
You know, if we ever get to a point where fast food restaurants are back open 24/7, And then they're like, hey, you know what? Come to our fast food restaurant. Burger King brings back tubby custard. I'll roll up there. I'll be like, I'll be like ready to go. I'll be like, hey, you know what? I choose you. Give me that tubby custard. And since I said I choose you, bring back that Pokemon toy too. You know the one the kids choked on?
Pokemon toy, and they had the Pokemon gold-plated cards.
Mm-hmm. All
I
right.
remember going there on a field trip, and all the parents were like, oh, just get like some breakfast food or whatever, because we went in the morning, and all you kids are just trying to get the Happy Meal toys.
Which they couldn't get because they don't do Happy Meals that early.
Exactly. So it was, I just imagine being the teacher or the chaperones on that and just losing it. I remember one chaperone took some kids back when it got later in the day so that they could get that, and then everyone lost it. They got it, no, I didn't, blah, blah, blah. Just some poor kid, some poor divorcee parent trying to like save their kids' friendships and like make them seem like they're the cool parent.
Are you speaking from experience now? Were you the one who was
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't.
Justin's mom? If you want to chime in on our live chat feature just to be safe, I am seeing this. I can't tell if he's lying because I can tell already he's delayed eating this Big Mac rib.
You know what? That's a good thing. Let's actually look. It looks like we've got a comment here. But why?
And who sent that again?
My brother.
So even your brother walks in saying, but why? All right, you got to start eating the Big Mac rib so I can talk about the nutritional facts of a McRib.
Okay.
Because we've been vamping for a little bit, but now you're at 34 minutes.
This is a marathon, my dear sir.
All right, look at that beast.
I did touch it just then. That did happen.
And I'm sure, just like with your teeth, it just bounced right back up.
Exactly
we got
what
this.
it did.
We got the
I went to
sponge
smush
meat.
it down, and it literally goes back up.
It just goes back up. That's not
okay.
That's not even how bread is supposed to work, ladies and gentlemen.
McRib defies physics itself.
McRib defies physics. It defies everything. It's going to definitely defile your stomach. But here we go. Let's go into this. Let's crack that first bite in there. Oh God, that's a monster.
And he's talking about this, not me.
I mean,
after this, I might become the McRib. Can I create my own character for the McDonald's?
I mean, they're not doing
universe?
anything. They're not doing anything with it.
I'm gonna be the McRibbler. I'll just be ribbling all the people. McRibbling ya. McRibble me this. Ronald.
Oh, that is the biggest I've seen your jaw unhinge in quite a while.
Yeah.
All right. So while you're working on that right here, McDonald's McRib nutrition facts.
Oh no.
So
You made sure I got the bite first.
yeah, I had to make sure you get the bite first. So this is the nutritional facts of one McRib sandwich, not with any French fries intact, not with 2 patties, not with extra bread, not with anything taken off. This is straight. I'd like to order 1 McRib. Here's your foot meat sandwich. Have an excellent day. And sorry I called it foot meat because you're in the middle of eating it. All right. So the calories for everything in total is 480. So if we want to do some quick math right here, let's round it up to 500. By the time you eat that 8th sandwich right there, you're gonna be at 4,000 calories there, buddy. Maybe a little less, so you know what? You can sleep good tonight knowing it'll be just a little under 4,000 calories. Of course, you got 2 more to go, so let's add on another 1,000 calories for that. But what about the protein?
Yeah, that's what I care about.
In fact, before Justin even came on, he asked me, what's the protein in McRib? I'm like, slow your roll here, buddy. Let's figure it out.
Oh, no, the carbs too? I want to know if this is the perfect pre-workout meal.
Because 1 McRib contains 24 grams of protein.
Okay.
So you know what? You need your quick and easy protein, and you only care about protein
Quick
for some reason.
and easy.
Don't go for that. Don't go for that protein powder. Go to that underpaid McDonald's employee and say, slap that rib meat on the sandwich there, buddy. And then they'd be like, it's not even rib meat. And you're like, give me that protein. But what about fat? Oh, fat. You misunderstood name of nutrition. The thing that we actually need, but you got a bad rap because of the sugar industry. You have 22 grams of fat in one McRib.
Holy shit. Equal fat to protein ratio.
Ooh, is that actually an equal fat to protein ratio?
Pretty close.
Pretty close?
Yeah, because what? It was 24 grams?
24? Yeah, it's pretty damn close. But what about your evil cousin, the saturated fat? The thing you want to stay away from.
The McRibbler knows no fear.
Do you want to take a guess at how many it has per sandwich?
12.
You are way over. It is 7.
Oh.
7 per sandwich. But if we want to do some quick multiplication,
Lucky number 7.
if you want to do some multiplication, you're going to be eating 8 of them right now. 2 more to go. By the time you finish that, you would have already consumed 56 grams of saturated fat.
I'm feeling saturated.
But don't worry. Let's go about to your real fear, the carbohydrates. The things that lurk inside your bread, lurk inside your fake rib meats. I'm sure there's some in onions, pickles, and that special sauce too. How many carbs are in a McRib sandwich? 45 per sandwich.
Okay.
I ain't even good at that kind of quick math. I don't know 45 times 8. I mean, I could probably sit here and figure it out, but you know what? I don't want to sit in silence and do math. I want to vamp on a podcast, which is what I am doing. Now let's talk about fiber. Let's talk about how much.
How's this going to go out?
How's this going to go out?
I know how this is going in. And if it's going out the same way where it's smooth at first and then we run into a roadblock, I want to know these things.
Well, speaking of going out, let's talk about fiber. So, fiber, we need it. You know, they're talking about if you want the perfect breakfast, get your daily fiber and eat your Cheerios. Should you replace your Cheerios with a McRib in your cereal bowl? I'm going to say no, because there is only 2 grams of fiber per McRib sandwich.
Okay, I think I'm going to be regular after this one.
I think you're going to be regular? All right. But what about the real enemy of nutrition? Sugar. Did you think there's any sugar in the McRib?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah?
Because that barbecue sauce.
That sauce, you are right.
Brim.
That sauce, you are right. I'm sure there's even some of that pickle juice that gets in there.
Oh,
that probably gets a little sugar in there. There's got to be some sugar on a pickle, but definitely in the sauce. In fact, how much sugar are we talking? Well, let's talk 12 grams of sugar.
Holy shit.
That is way more than I expected in the McRib, because unless you're getting a shake or a cookie or something else like the McDonald's serves, their whipped cream McFlurries, if I would say, you don't think McDonald's is having a lot of sugar. 12 grams of sugar for a delicious meat patty sandwich. It's quite a bit. Are you rethinking this challenge right now?
No, it kind of looks like a face. And I'm determining if that makes me want to eat it more or less. Yeah.
Well, if it keeps you going, imagine it's the face of somebody you just hate.
Hey, you! I don't like you. I'm gonna eat you. I don't know how well that'll go over.
Hey, you! I don't like you.
I
need to get you out of my face. I eat McRibs for breakfast, and you shouldn't do that. Stick to your Cheerios so you get your fiber. Well, if we're going for nutritional facts, the all important one. The thing that's in every McDonald's item, every sandwich, every fry, everything you get. What about the sodium? This is where I see Justin sweating a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Sodium is scary. It's in everything, you know. It's like, just toss a little fucking salt on it; it'll taste good. Like salt and garlic, bam, you're good. For your taste buds, not for your stomach. So the McRib for one sandwich is 890 milligrams. Holy shit. I should have saved this nutrition facts thing for when you were on your last sandwich, so that this would motivate you to get it done. Because now I can see you second guessing things. But
That's not what's happening here. You know, when the McRib finally loses its last breath of heat, and the fire it seems to be extinguished in the heart of this McRib. It takes on a new flavor. Like, you know, that cold pizza tastes different than hot pizza.
cold pizza is preferred
This
by a lot of
might
people.
actually help. I think the McRib was meant to be cold. No, I just don't think it was meant to be consumed, actually, but that's fine.
Well, I must say, I am very proud of you, though. After that facts, you are still working on your double-decker McRib sandwich at 42 minutes and 38 seconds.
I'm getting this.
You're getting this. You are motivated. There is fire in your eye, and it's lighting up and heating up the McRib. Now, after all of that nutritional facts, this website even has the gall to ask if the McRib is healthy. It's not.
No shit.
The sandwich has one sandwich has about half the maximum daily amount of fat, high in calories. It's got a ton of sodium and carbs. Even this person right here is like, due to all this, why are you eating a McRib? Your best bet is, if you're trying to eat healthier, is to choose a different option. If you want healthiness, why are you going to McDonald's? Which is my pet peeve.
Mm-hmm.
Look, healthy people, you're making good choices. Let me make bad choices. Stop trying to make fast food restaurants healthy. I'm literally going there. I'm not even getting out of my car to go get food. I am here to not make good choices. Let me do that. You know what? Let me get the supersize option. Should I? No. Will I? Probably still no. But it's there. You know, we shouldn't be so concerned about others' health, because you know what? You're not gonna get diabetes because they're eating a lot.
No.
It's their choice. Now, is it appealing? I'm gonna say no. But they're not doing this to appeal to me. They're doing this to appeal to their serotonin receptors, going like, pew, pew, pew. The only thing that makes me happy is a McRib.
That's what we need to sit down and have a talk about right now. Who are these people that like the McRib? Because I am questioning a lot about their personality, their inner workings as a human being, if they are human. Maybe they're Kazoo from fucking Flintstones and they're sapping their energy from McRibs all day. But
you are saying this a lot for somebody who has 2 more sandwiches to go, 2.5.
This is like 3 still.
3 still. I am actually very interested to see if you get through this before calling it, because if you don't, one of them's definitely going to go to me.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. You are getting. If the challenge wasn't on the line, you could have ate all of them. Here we go.
I'm trying to see if we can find more McRib facts that aren't just, here's why the McRib is gross.
But that's the selling point. I hope McDonald's sees this and they just go, oh shit. They found out it's gross.
I feel like they have to know. They have to know. But I mean, even their fans, like they're on average. You were at like 46 minutes right here, and you were almost done with this like 8 sandwiches. If we do like the quick maths here, that's like almost 6 minutes for a sandwich right there. Mm-hmm. You're also eating fries, which cannot be helping this. Like, I polished off my fries and they are still cold. You still have fries to go. Mm-hmm. You are putting them on your sandwich. That's probably why it's like hard and even more chewy. It's got to be even chewier. Like,
I just feel like I can see all the ones and zeros moving around. In reality, I think we're in a simulation right now. I can see every number, every molecule, and especially looking at the sandwich, I can see every grain of each patty, singular, like grains of sand in an hourglass running out.
Is it
slowly becoming Closer and
is
closer to my time.
is your life flashing before your eyes?
Just like singular little grains of sand.
Singular
One at a
grains of
time.
sand.
It's not like, oh, flash and I see a whole movie or anything. No, it's just like, there we go. You're a baby. Now you're getting your first McRib. I don't even know if I've had a McRib before this.
We have been joking about the McRib coming back for like weeks now.
Yeah, and I don't know if I've had to have had like one maybe.
Mhm.
Like it just wasn't memorable.
Is this memorable?
Yeah, I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my life. My short next 24 hours on this earth.
Oh my god.
I gotta polish this.
Yeah, you've been working on that one. That is dragging your time off.
Oh yeah, that's what happens. Where are you? Heart of the cards.
Oh, here's another McRib fact. They made a McRib Junior.
Now they're doing this to kids?
So that roll that you're having it on, that roll, that 35 plus ingredient roll that's yoga mats, they got rid of that and they served it on a hamburger bun. Hamburger bun, 2 pickles, smaller patty. I think that would have gone over better.
For kids?
For kids,
They
though.
don't like pickles? Kids don't like pickles.
I thought kids like pickles.
Kyle?
If you're telling me you don't like pickles now, you've been eating fucking McRibs for 45 minutes.
No, the onions and the pickles are perfect. They're perfect. You know that? They're my favorite toppings. Like if I could only put 2 things on a burger, it would be pickles and onions.
Good.
So they're doing it. But kids don't like pickles. Kids don't like pickles.
Well, to all our kids in the audience, do you like pickles? Comment below.
Kyle, what if I pull an audible?
Just start doing sponsorships?
No, what if you eat the last 2?
Are you calling it after this?
If I can eat this one, I will feel happy with an 8.
It's an 8 out of 10. You know
but
what?
You would have to eat both of them right here on camera.
You know what? That's a passing grade. I'll feel proud of you for that. I will take over the eating seat.
Okay.
I will eat 2 of those
Okay.
if that's what we're doing right here.
I think that if I can finish this, then you can eat the 2, and between us, we ate 10.
This is unprecedented. I am finishing off Justin's eating challenge. This is wonderful. Justin, if you would not mind vamping for a little bit so I can have some healthy water before I go eat my 1,000 calories McRib.
That's fine by me.
All right. I shall be back. While you polish that off, Justin, how are you feeling?
Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Oh, screen went dark. No, it didn't. Here, I'm going to scooch over to this chair.
All right. Excellent.
Because he's grabbing agua.
I think with
I've failed, but I've also won.
I think that with this fire in your eyes and realizing you don't have to eat 2 more McRibs, this might help you.
I think I can finish it, honestly, now. Oh. This McRib. Whew. I believe. Guys, feel free to eat the Meat Slayer or get the Meat Slayer shirt. It's got...
Our video went down.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, it'll come back up.
Okay.
There we go. Feel free to get the Meat Slayer shirt online. You can find it on our Facebook, on our YouTube, on our Twitch, all that fun stuff.
The smell difference.
Oh, yeah.
From over here compared to over there.
Oh, yeah.
It's
a whole thing. It's an entire thing. Oh, well, if the video is being weird, I will just reset it quick. Except my hands are all covered in grease. Disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting.
Oh no. Okay. Here we go.
All right.
Did it show back up?
Nope.
No. Okay. Quick technical error.
We need video so we can see that Justin ate his double-decker McRib.
Yes, literally.
All right, we got it on here.
Awesome. And there we go, guys.
All right, apologies for that technical difficulty right here. This is good because Justin finally stood up. How does it feel standing up after eating those McRibs? I hear laughter, but you know what? It's tears. I know there's tears. But you know what? Fire's in your eyes. You lasted the challenge. This is like Rocky 1. You know what? 8 McRibs in like 50 some minutes is not bad whatsoever.
Especially because I haven't actually finished it. It's right here. I'm going to finish it quick. But you can go ahead and, you know, you need to start your journey too.
Oh, I need to start my journey. All
Yep.
right. All right. This is some good podcast material. Just watching you guys fucking eat.
Now I need to become the vamper. So how do you feel about the McRib?
Honestly, I'm not passionate about it one way or another.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's just what I'm feeling. I was actually seeing like, oh, if it comes back today, maybe I'll have one. And then I come into my doorstep and you order 10 of them. I'm like, well, I think I'm going to end up getting one.
Oh, yes. The sponge. Do you feel the sponge the same way that I?
It definitely is spongy. Now, you know what? One of these, maybe double. Two is a max.
Mm-hmm.
8, I'm kind of impressed.
I don't feel that bad. It's more of just the taste is so the same every bite. Like,
So what exactly makes it different from chicken nuggets? Because all your challenges for that were like a lot of nuggets. Those all taste the same.
they at least had different sauces on them where I could mix up the flavor.
Okay.
But the consistency of both the nuggets and the McRib are almost the same, where they're just that patty gelled together and oof. It's disgusting.
I am almost polished off on my
Thank
first
God.
McRib. Don't worry.
Thank goodness. Like,
If you called onto your Exodia, which was me, I'm finishing the fight for you.
thank goodness. Because, like, holy shit.
Why didn't you put your purple drink in a cup?
I wanted it big.
You say that, but it's less than a liter.
I don't know then. I don't know. I just wanted to be quirky.
Like, this is 24 ounces right here. That's only a little bit bigger than this,
Well, I wanted to be a little bit bigger. That's it.
I guess.
Whew, McRibs. I think from the future on, we just need to do a dual challenge where we both have to do something. Because if it was 2 guys eat 12 McRibs, it would be fine too. But holy shit. This is just like, it's giving me flashbacks. The yoga mat, yeah, it feels like gym class. Like you're just pounding down your head on the ground and you're just like, whew. I just hope. And you ate a large fry too. So this is like, you know, a normal meal for some people. Oh my God, that one is bursting with like
This is
condiments.
bursting with flavor.
They,
In that I can't.
some
even
of them
fucking
they
grab it.
dressed exquisitely, and other ones they
This
just
one
kinda
I don't even know how to grab without.
They knew
making
that
a
was
mess.
going to be the last one or something. Holy shit!
Now McDonald's was smart. They had to do like for their nuggets, they do rib sauce. I don't think that's their just barbecue.
Oh no!
If it is, then like I can't. I taste the difference. So maybe it's just because I'm eating a sponge.
Whew. If if this was over a course of a day and it was eat 10 ribs over a day, I could do it no problem. Because I eat a lot throughout the day. It's more of the one sit down. Whew. McRibs were not meant to be consumed this way, guys.
This is all right. You know what? After 1.5 of these, I can say that this is starting to feel pain.
Yeah.
You know what? They make a big thing about how the McRib is coming back, how it's dripping back, as they put it.
Why do they do that?
I don't know why they do that, but you know what? I think I might be dripping on out of the McRib station after today. Like, I will finish this one, but I don't know if I need a McRib for a while.
Yeah, like, this has ruined them for me. Like I said, I never had one before, but my first experience. Not for me. I just taste salt. There's a lot.
Honestly, this is just you paying for my lunch and dinner. You got this on DoorDash too. This is like a solid like $10 a dinner. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I owe you.
All you owe me is smiles and us crossing that finish line. Saying that we achieved something today. We achieved greatness. We achieved mediocrity.
You said greatness and then mediocrity.
I didn't even finish the word mediocrity. I'm almost done. We've got about 4 more bites. You're about to catch up to me. Oh my god.
Don't try this at home.
If you're gonna try it at home, because like you don't want to be out and about doing this. So you don't want to be like at McDonald's.
If you're ordering 10 McRibs and you sit down in the fucking cafe, I'm sure they have a right to punch you.
They have a right to punch you because you're about to knock their toilet out.
Like straight up. Even Justin, when you ordered all this, he did it on DoorDash. Couldn't even like go to the restaurant, dude.
Couldn't go man to man.
No man-to-man interaction. I even had to interact with the person dropping it off.
I told you I timed it perfectly. So funny for you just to be like, yeah, I live here, but I don't know what's going on.
No wonder. I thought your text messages were ominous.
Yeah. I was like, oh, where are you going to be? What you doing?
For most people, that's a friendly, like, hey, want to hang out? For you, it's like, want to have McRibs?
Holy fuck.
What you did was like, what you did at the end of this, you know how most animes, like, so the hero gets knocked down and they think that they're going to do up, but they, like, call upon people and then they, like, raise their aid and give them strength. That's what you did.
Right.
Except I don't think they actually, like, helped fight the big bad McRib.
Sometimes they might. Hey.
Jesus. That smell's going to linger.
Oh, wait, you're seeing him too? Holy shit.
Jesus, if you're out there, this is what humanity has led to. You can smite us all whenever you want.
9 times out of 10, I bet there's a McRib that looks like Jesus anyways.
Probably. Hey, maybe we ate it and we should have sold it on eBay.
You know how upset I'd be if we had like the golden McRib and then I just ate it.
All right.
You finish it?
I finished mine. You'll still be able to get your final hit in.
I'm about 2-3 bites done.
2-3 bites done. With me helping you in, you are clocked in at a solid 1 hour and 3 minutes. If this was a movie, you'd be at your final hit. You know, like we got that My Hero Academia song. Don't copyright us, please. You got to get that hit in. Just eat it all in one bite.
This is what I call. I don't know if anyone's ever had this before, but I think it's a thing. You gotta take a shit. Okay. So you gotta take a shit.
Take a shit, yeah.
You've held it for like 8 hours because for some reason you couldn't take that shit. Like you were in some weird situation. You held it for a long amount of time. Like, great. I'm coming home. I'm home now. Cool. Or I'm almost home. You're pulling up. You park the car. You're like, oh, shit. I got to really shit. Like now the fact that you're home, you've become relaxed. You have untensed up. I don't know if anyone else has ever done this, but like the second you're like, shit, I need to shit now because you're like relaxed and you're in your home or like by your home. So you're like, I get to take a shit soon. So your body goes like, you need to shit soon. Like that's all your body hears. So I don't know, but that's a thing. Like I will be in the vicinity of my abode. And then all of a sudden I'm like, fuck, I need to shit. Like if I don't get in there now, I'm going to shit myself. You never had this? Or like pee?
Bro, if you have to go to the bathroom, just eat the last couple bites so you can sign off.
No, I don't need to shit now.
What the fuck?
I'm saying like when you're about to be home, something in your body goes, it's okay, you can now shit. Like, because you've been holding it so well the rest of the day, it's because you're thinking about it. It's because you're like, but the second you get close enough, you're like, oh my God, it's a race.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Somebody out there knows what I'm talking about.
I kind of get it, but at the same time, you don't actually have to go to the bathroom, so this is a really weird analogy. I think you should just like eat that thing in one fucking bite.
This is a one biter, I swear. Just need to be ready for that bite. Here we go.
It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to avoid the fucking copyright. Shit, that fucking rhymed. I didn't even try it.
Here, one sec. Oh. I'm going to eat it up close.
You're going to eat it up close?
Number
8.
8. One bite.
Yeah, bend down a little bit. And I can see it on my screen too. Here he goes. Polished off. Polished fucking off. The way you're walking in, it looks like you have like a fucking limp arm, like the MCRIB gave you a fucking stroke.
McRib.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling?
8.
8? You did eat 8 sandwiches in an hour and 5 minutes. I'm not even going to calculate how much like that is per sandwich. Probably about like 8 minutes a sandwich, which is kind of impressive. And I'm honored to have helped you, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Is there anything you want to say before we sign off for the day? Ooh, this is going to be a good one. He's cooking something up, ladies and gentlemen. Or he's just chewing a spongy ass fucking McRib. Jesus Christ, you're still goddamn chewing.
Mike. Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, wash it down. Wash what you can't chew down.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitch, YouTube, all that jazz. Make sure to comment. We'll probably not do another eating challenge for a while unless it's some gross shit. Because holy fuck, guys, I am
The McRib
going
is back.
into a coma.
The McRib is back.
The McRib is back.
and it's badder than ever.
It's something. It's.
I didn't know this was your first time having a McRib. I'm sorry.
I think it's probably my second. I just don't remember the first time.
Well, you're gonna remember this. And with that memory in the bank, I think we should sign off.
Okay.
I think we should clean up a little bit, and I think you need a nap.
I think I need 3 naps.
3 naps.
Can I get one for each McRib I ate?
I am not judging in the naps.
Oh.
I think we just need.
Oh, wait, you don't watch me while I sleep?
Not that you know of.
This is not what I signed up for.
This is not what anybody asked for.
Oh,
but it's
God.
mostly a sequel nobody asked for.
Oh.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna start cleaning up while Justin gets ready to fully stop the stream.
Okay. Get the Meat Slayer shirt.
Spend your McRib money on a Meat Slayer shirt.
It looks cool. People will look at you at the gym and go, "Why the heck do you have a Meat Slayer shirt on?" And then you gotta tell them like you have a really shitty podcast that everybody watches, but nobody watches. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.